All right, now we have that voicemail script. Continuing with our alignment and assuming we're going to get through. Let me give you a couple of nuances. We get their voicemail first. Okay, fine. We're ready. We've left that succinctly in there. We give them no reason to cognitively understand we're a waste of time because we were there to the point we weren't hiding anything. I got a phone call the other day that a person identified themselves. They left their phone number, okay? They identified themselves again, left their phone number again, and hung up. I don't know who that person is. I hit delete. That, I am certain, was a sales technique to manipulate me to follow up on that phone call. I'm not sure about you folks, but I can tell you, I don't like to be manipulated. I'm sure you don't like to be manipulated. And the folks that you want to champion your resume to and your experience to, they don't want to be manipulated either. Now, they don't have the time and they don't have the energy either. We are not, as world-class performers, going to waste our energy manipulating anybody. Exactly what we want, we've asked. Now, that's point number one. Point number two, assuming success. We need to have a script ready when we get through. Let me tell you how this is going to work for you. You're going to run the voicemail, you're going to leave voicemails, and you're going to be looking at how do we do it and what do we do from a voicemail standpoint. Then you're going to start getting through, and it's going to go something like this. You're going to call, and the gatekeeper is going to answer the phone, and you're going to say, "Hi, this is Buddy Hobart from EX3 Matters. I'd like to speak to Mr. Smith." And this is a beautiful thing. They're going to say, "Can you hold a minute?" Boom, they're going to hit hold. Now, what I want you to do is to take a moment and celebrate that. Because here's what happened. The gatekeeper has learned that your information gets through to Mr. Smith. Now that you're on the phone, they are going to look to whether you get through to Mr. Smith. So if you've gotten on hold, you've gotten one victory. We have the gatekeeper realizing that our information goes into Mr. Big's office and it never comes up. Wonderful. Now they might come back and they may say, "I'm sorry, he's in a meeting, can I take a message?" Okay? Now we have our voicemail message, we can say yes. Buddy Hobart, 1-866-765-2121. I was hoping to get on his calendar at the end of the month. Same thing, you're ready for that. Now they come back and then you hang up from that call. Celebrate it. You're halfway home. You're halfway home. They are now interested in you. Now, gatekeeper says, yes. Can I tell him who's calling? Yes, Buddy Hobart from EX3 Matters. Now you get on hold. The next thing, you're talking to Mr. and Ms. Big. They're there. Now it's our turn. Now we have to have a script for that. We can in no way fumble after all of this time. Because now here's the deal. Remember, this person is in a state of dissonance. They don't really know why you're sending them this information. Now, maybe, if they got ultra curious, maybe they Googled you or they looked up your website from maybe, okay? But let's not count on that. They don't know why you're sending them this information and you're calling. So we have to have a script so we are not thrown off, all right? And what we want to be able to do with that is we want to, in our phone script, and you're going to put it together now, we want to be direct, almost like the voicemail. "Hello, this is Buddy Hobart from EX3 Matters, and I was hoping to get some time on your calendar, and here's the deal. 2 weeks out. At least 2 weeks out." And the reason why is that decision makers' time is very precious, and we're not asking to meet with them in the next 48 hours. They don't have, and in fact, if we ask for that, we will out ourselves as not completely understanding them and their world, because they don't have time 48 hours out. And if something canceled and they offer that to you, great, but don't ask for it. So we want to be direct. We want to ask for something 2 weeks out, and we never, ever, never, ever, never, ever want to refer back to the article. And let me explain why. We don't want to say, "Hi, this is Buddy Hobart from EX3 Matters. I sent you some information. Have you had a chance to look at it?" The answer to that question does us no good. If we're already talking to this folks and he says yes, well, we're already talking to him. If they say no in order to get us off of the phone. They may say something like, send it to me again. No, I haven't had time. The answer to that question provides us no upside. So now we've gotten through to these folks. Now we need to be prepared to ask for what we want. You're going to put your script together now. We want to be direct. We never want to say, did you read the article? Chances are they did or were aware of it, or we wouldn't have gotten through. And when we ask for that appointment, we ask for it 2 weeks out. So let's go ahead and let's put these scripts together.